Tea Time with She Brew Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy Tea Time with She Brew Royalty. Tea Time with She Brew Royalty features remedies for inner healing and outer beauty. Real-time conversations with sisters in the Hebrew Israelite community, focused on healing our spirit, mind, and body, which will contribute to the healing of our nation as a whole. Sip a cup of tea, wear your favorite turban, tee, or tunic, and enjoy Tea Time with She Brew Royalty. She brew royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, and peace. She's got long suffering, gentleness, and goodness, temperance, faith, and meekness too. She brew royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit. She brew royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, and peace. She's got long suffering, gentleness, and goodness, temperance, faith, and meekness too. She brew royalty. She's got the fruits of the spirit.
Shalom, shalom, sisters. Shalom. Come on in. Come on in, sisters. Come on in with your beautiful royal selves. Come on in. Please, as you come in, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already done so. Please do so right now as you come in. As you come in, who is here? Who is here? Drop something, drop a comment in the comment box and let me know when you're in. Who is here thus far? Who is here? Come on in. Let's get this She Brew Royal Tea Party started. Let's do that. So before I go any further, let us first give a huge shout out of praise to the Almighty I Am that I Am, AHAYAH ASHAR AHAYAH, the God of the Hebrews and the Shebrews, in the name of His Son YASHAYA HaMashiach, whom the world calls Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, Rawach Qadash. So let's do that. Let's just give a huge thank you, a huge tawada to the Godhead for bringing us back another Sunday together. So I am so excited. I am so excited about today. So I am your hostess, Qala Yakachaa, and I humbly thank you for joining me on this broadcast today. So Sister Habkarad is here. Shalom, sis. The water. You're loving the rap, the water. All praises to the Most High. Sister Zion is here. All right. My beautiful sisters are showing up. Shalom, shalom. It is so good to see you all. So good to see you. So welcome back, sisters. Welcome back. Another Sunday. How was your week? I pray that you had a very productive week and that all is well, that you're prospering and in good health, right? And how was your Shabbat? I pray that you had a peaceful and restful Shabbat. I did. I rested yesterday. I did a little thing around the house, but nothing to work up a sweat. I did just a little bit. But for the majority of it, I rested yesterday. All praises to the Most High. Yes, it was a beautiful Shabbat. Yes, I hope that yours was as well. So before moving forward in this discussion, I must first make these disclaimers, and let's just get them out of the way so we can keep it moving. Let me start by saying tea time with Shebrew royalty is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and we understand that. That's okay. But if you happen upon this channel and you realize that you don't agree with our beliefs and our lifestyle, that's okay as well. I encourage you to keep searching YouTube until you find your perfect cup of tea and your perfect flavor, because you owe that to yourself. And I'm sure that if you keep searching, you will find just that. What I do ask is that you not leave any insults, any derogatory statements in the comment box, because that would be distasteful. So we would really appreciate that, and we thank you in advance. Also, although I am a licensed physician assistant and certified functional nutrition informed professional, and I will be touching on topics of health and wellness on my broadcasts, we will not be utilizing this platform to diagnose or treat anyone's illnesses. If you are experiencing any medical problems whatsoever, please consult your healthcare practitioner. And the views that you will hear on this channel are the views of myself and those of my guest, and not those of any particular church or organization. That being said, let's keep it moving. Sister Ahab Karad says it was very peaceful. Your Shabbat was very peaceful. That is so good to hear. That's good to hear. Sisters, tell me, is the video blurry on your end? Let me know what the video looks like on your end. And the audio, what does it sound like? The audio sounds really, I'm just hearing myself. But as far as the video, on my screen, my screen is really blurry on the video. So I don't know if it's my camera or yours look and sound perfect, Sister Ahab Karad says. Perfect. Yes, my camera is acting up. It is really, really blurry. And I did so many things to try and fix it, but as long as you can see it perfectly, that's what matters. All right, let's keep it moving. So let's talk about Shebrew royalty. We're going to go to the website again today. I have a new fragrance of body butter. And so I want to introduce you all to the new fragrance of the body butter that I have. So let me bring that up for you. I tell you, every week you just don't know what I'm up to every week until we get together on Sunday. And I love to surprise you all with new things. And so here goes. I have, like I said, a new body butter. And I am getting some really good reviews on my body butters. Sisters, like I asked before, please, if you have tried any of the products, please write a review. Send in a review, because this is how I know how I'm doing, right? How the business is doing, what you think about the products. please write me a review. So matter of fact, let us go to Temple Treasures. Let's go to Temple Treasures. And let's keep it moving here. When it comes to body butters, let's keep it moving. Please visit the site if you haven't already done so, shebrewroyalty.com. So we already, what's been on the site was the Royal Radiance Body Butter, the Melanin Majesty Body Butter, the Sacred Calm Body Butter, and today I'm introducing you to Royal Renewal Body Butter. And it is a luxurious, deeply nourishing, bright, and uplifting body butter infused with sacred botanicals and essential oils for radiant skin. And I am telling you, my skin looks and feels radiant. I am so serious. I'm so serious. And this blend is just soothing and very uplifting. And it pairs very well with the Royal Renewal Bath Soak. So if you have purchased the Royal Renewal Bath Soak, you definitely need to pair it now with the body butter. They're a team. They come together to just have your skin so glowing. And so the ingredients are raw shea butter, mango butter, coconut oil, rosehip seed oil, and arrowroot powder. And the essential oils that are in this blend are frankincense, myrrh, ylang ylang, and chamomile. And I am telling you something, this fragrance is just, if you like frankincense and myrrh, and then you pair that with the ylang ylang and chamomile, oh my gosh, divine. Divine. That's all I have to say. But what it does for your skin is what is just amazing. I've heard sisters say they put it on and they take a shower later on. They take a shower and this stuff is still, their skin is still glowing. They don't have to put on another layer. And I agree. I wash my hands all the time and it's like, oh my goodness, my skin is still really soft and radiant. And so, yeah, if you haven't tried these products, you really, really need to try these products. Don't take my word for it, okay? Don't take my word for it. Also, let's see. Let's go to our reviews page. So this is our reviews page. And guess what? Your review can be right here. This can be your review right there. The third one right there can be where your review goes. And if I have more, then I'll just add more reviews. I really want to hear what you all have to say about the products. All right. So that's as much time as we're going to spend on the website. You know how to get here, shebrewroyalty.com. And once again, we are LLC and we're expanding. We are expanding our product line. And we are expanding, but we're not cutting corners. We're not cutting corners. Everything that you will get on this website, from this business, all organic and natural products. So I take a lot of pride and care in creating these products. And I think that when you try them, you will realize that. Sister, let's see, oh, wow. So Sister Habkarad says, mine looks and sounds perfect. Okay, that was about the video and audio, the Hostesses. Sister Zion says, oh, yes, I need to do that. I said so much, sis. So what is it that you need to do? I said so much, and I don't know where that comment came in at. Sister Ahab Karad says, OM goodness. I cannot wait. I'm gonna go broke, sis. I'm in love with your butters. Oh, the water, sis. The water. I know you are, and your skin looks so amazing. Your skin looks so amazing, sis. And Sister Phyllis says, Shalom, Shalom, sis. Welcome. And Sister Veronica is here. She says, I can attest to the shea butter, the best I've used. And the smell is so good. Oh, yay. All praises. The water for that review. Sis, you have to go on there and write a review for me. Get those reviews in. Sister Zion, I need your review as well. Get your review in. I am so serious. I mean, we need to, this is stuff that we need to talk about, right? We need to help uplift each other in this walk. So let's do this. Sister Veronica says, I will. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, so that is ShebrewRoyalty.com. And as a matter of fact, let me just put that up here so you can see. ShebrewRoyalty.com. That's us. For the Royal Shebrew out there, ShebrewRoyalty.com. All right. So, sisters, what is your cup of tea tonight? What is your cup of tea tonight? Sister Carla says, Shalom Akwathiam, looking gorgeous as always, beautiful Benjamite. So, water, sis, all praises to the Most High, and I know you are as well. I will be placing my order for the hair oil this weekend, right after I pay for HBA. That is correct. First things first, HBA. Yes, I agree. I've got to pay for HBA as well. Yes. Sister Phyllis says, I drank. It cut off your comment there, sis. So yes, what are you sipping on today? I know it's something good, it's something tasty, and I know it's healthy, whatever it is you're sipping on. So speaking about good, tasty, and healthy, I have another surprise for you. I told you I am just full of surprises. I'm full of surprises. So guess what? We talked about the 3 tea blends that are ready. Actually, it's now 4 tea blends. We talked about 3 last week, right? So Sister Veronica says water. That's good. Yes, gotta stay hydrated with that water. Awesome. Yes, I'm featuring another one of my blends tonight. Tonight's featured tea is Shebrew Femininity. You get it? Femininity. That is my blend tonight. I have not put it on the website yet. I still have to take some pictures and, write out all of the description and everything, but it will be on the website this week. And this is my Shebrew Femininity. And this is, of course, delicious, but it's a smooth herbal blend designed to honor the sacredness of femininity and support hormonal balance, relaxation, and inner glow. So the ingredients are red raspberry leaf, which tones the uterus and supports women's reproductive health. It's earthy and slightly astringent. Then there's chamomile flowers, which is calming, gentle. It's floral and it supports digestion and relaxation. We all know chamomile is just really calming. And Sister Phyllis said she's drank chamomile tea earlier. drinking water now. Yes. So you're probably in that very relaxed state after having your chamomile tea. The other ingredient is linden leaf and flower, which is heart soothing. It has a gentle floral aroma and it helps to relieve tension. Then there's rose petals, which, roses, right? Add that romantic floral note and it supports heart and skin. Lemon balm, which is uplifting, it's an anti-anxiety, and it supports hormonal balance. Then there's spearmint, which is it's a light minty sweetness, and it supports digestion as well, and has a cooling, refreshing feel. So if you like spearmint, you'll really like this blend. And then last but not least, shatavari root, which is an adaptogen for women's vitality, and it supports hormonal balance, and it also is a stress reliever. So this is Shebrew royalty, femininity, and it will be available on the website in this week. I was saying next week, but we're already in a new week. So this week. Well, hey, my beautiful regal royal sister, Aquat Sierra. Love you so much and miss you too, sis. All praises to the Most High. We have to catch up. We keep saying that we're going to catch up, but I'm telling you, these days are going by so fast. Before I know, I wake up and it's like I walk around and then it's time to go to bed. It's it's like, what is going on? Actually, no, I know we are all packing so much into these days as these days continue to get shorter. There's just so much to do. There's just so much to do. And we would always say not enough time to do it, but I'm so serious. It's like the time is really just getting shorter. So here's this disclaimer about teas. I recommend before starting any herbal teas, tinctures, or tonics that you please consult your healthcare practitioner, especially if you've been diagnosed with any medical conditions or are taking any medications. So once again, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're about to get started. We do not promote on social media because I still do not have an account on any other social media platforms. I take that back. I do have an Instagram account, but it is not really, I haven't really put much effort into it yet. And so it's just kind of laying dormant, waiting to be nurtured. Okay? So until then, and even after I get my Instagram account up, I still depend on your support by sharing this channel and inviting other sisters, your family, your friends, by word of mouth, and also via your social media. Sister Sarah says, let me go do my review on the site, sis, because my mom loved the bath soap too. All praises, sis. Yes, get mom in on this. Get mom in on this. Tell mom to join us here on Shebrew Royalty, on Tea Time. We would love to have mom on here. Maybe she's already watching. I don't know. But it's so good to hear that she's loving that bath soak. Yes. And was it the Regal Royalty bath soak? Was it that one that is named after you, my sister? Was that the one? Oh my gosh, they are all so good. They really are. They really are so fragrant, and your skin just feels royal and regal when you soak in those bath soaks. And then pair it now with the body butter. I mean, it's a win-win situation here. Your skin is going to just sing. It's going to love you. It's going to say, where have this been all my life? And you're going to tell your skin, oh, don't worry about it. It's here now. That's what matters. right? So, sisters, let's talk about last week's show for a bit. What did you learn? Have you considered doing anything different as it pertains to life insurance and legacy based on the information that you received last week? Yeah, Ola is very knowledgeable about the life insurance and investment products, and he is a very great resource for information. So I hope to have him back in the future to go over some of the other products. And what do you think about that? What did you think about last week's show? And um, what do you think about having Ola back on here to do another show? I think it would be so amazing. I think it would be wonderful to have him back. So, that being said, sisters, and without further ado, it's showtime, and not at the Apollo, but right here on Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty. For those of you that are just joining the broadcast, shalom. Welcome back to Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty, your royal space for health, wellness, and self-discovery. I'm your hostess, Qala Yakachaa, and today we're diving into a golden chapter of life that doesn't get enough celebration: retirement, or better yet, royal reassignment. That's going to be my word for retirement, my royal reassignment. So, I mentioned this before on a few of my broadcasts. Before I retired, whenever I knew or realized that the Most High was preparing me for a transition in my career, because I'm telling you, if you see my resume is like 10 pages long. and why is that? Because I really had so many different assignments during my career. In the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, what is the matter? Why is it that I'm from one job to the next, to the next, to the next? And then I realized when I would look back on the assignment that I had previously, which was, we call a job, the assignment that I had previously, when I look back, I would realize, wow, there was definitely a problem there that needed to be solved, whether it was a patient with a condition that they had been dealing with for a while and, had not gotten any relief or whatever. And it was like the Most High just put me there to help, through the wisdom and knowledge of the Holy Spirit, to help that individual, or even maybe the clinic or the organization. There was something that needed to be fixed, and I would go in and solve the problem, and then I was gone again. I was somewhere else. And so when I realized that, instead of praying about a job, I would always talk to the Most High about my next assignment. So when I realized the red flags, the signs, I would start praying and asking the Most High to, let me know what my next assignment is. And I would always say, I'm ready for whatever it is, whatever this new assignment is, because I always felt like it is time to move on. And, even when I knew that the Most High was showing me that it was time now to step away from my career altogether, I didn't argue, because although according to the world standards, I really wasn't prepared. I really was not prepared for quote unquote retirement. But there were just so many red flags and so many signs that I knew that this is where the Most High was moving me to. I actually was not at the age of full retirement. and I am still not at the age of full retirement. And so, in the world's view, I had a booming, a lucrative, and well respected career, but it was no longer where the Most High wanted me to be, and I knew it. So it was definitely time for my royal reassignment. And I can say that only the Most High could have done that because I really enjoyed my career as a medical provider. But I knew it was time to walk away when the risks of continuing greatly outweighed the benefits. So that was the big red flag for me is, do I stay here recognizing that the risk of me being here outweighs the benefits? Because I watched so many things change in the medical field throughout my career. And so it was really time to move on. And at one point, I really believed that I would continue to work as a medical provider until the Most High took me home. Honestly, I never really thought much about retirement. I didn't until my royal reassignment was presented to me. And for most people, it's it really is scary. Even for those who prepare for it, because it's such a huge transition after you've been working for so many years. And now it's like, well, what do you do? What do you do? So tonight's episode, sisters, your retirement is all about how to make your retirement or your royal reassignment work for you. Because, sis, stepping away from a job doesn't mean stepping away from purpose, passion, or prosperity. In fact, this might just be your most fulfilling season yet. So let me get caught up on some messages here. Sister Sierra says she loved the sacred sensuality one. And yes, I sent her the link so she can view the shows. All praises. The water, sis. The water. Thank you, sis. And Sister Althea is here. Hello, sis. Good to see you. Good to see you. Love you. Good to see you. So this episode is for every woman that plans to retire at some point of her life. Some time in your life you're going to retire if we live long enough, right? And even for those of us that have already retired, this show is for us as well. It's never too early or never too late to learn how to make your retirement work for you after you've worked so many years to achieve it. It's time for it to now work for you, right? That's only fair. You worked for it, so now it's time for it to work for you. So let's start with reframing retirement. Let's think of it not as an ending, but as a beginning. Let's shift the mindset. Retirement isn't the end. It really is a divine invitation to pause, to pivot, and to pour into what truly matters. Many of us have spent decades nurturing others, meeting deadlines, showing up on time, holding it all together. And retirement is your time to really nurture you. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about retirement just being the time to nurture you? So some of the blessings of this season includes freedom over your time. No more alarm clocks or rushed mornings. Space for creativity, from art, gardening, writing, to travel, or even volunteering. And then there's new opportunities like launching a business, mentoring, or pursuing wellness without constraints. Throughout my career, as I was working for others, helping them build and maintain their dream, I had so many dreams. I had so many things that I wanted to do, and I did step out multiple times. I did step out and started businesses, and um, but honestly, it was difficult to nurture my own business, to grow my own business while I was working full time, nurturing and building someone else's. So I don't despise those times because why? Because those times and those experiences actually gave me the foundation to do what I'm doing now. I learned so much during that time with the other businesses that I started. And for some people, they will look at it as failed businesses, but those businesses did not fail. They actually taught me what I needed to learn in order for me to now utilize what I learned during that time, during this time that I have to spend to really nurture not just myself, but my business. My business is. My business is, right? So this is the time when it's really a beautiful time to launch a business and or to mentor others in whatever field that you may have been in, or pursuing your own wellness, or all of the above. We can do all of the above. So let's talk about preparing for the pivot. We have to prepare to pivot financially, emotionally, spiritually. There's just a lot that we have to prepare for, right? So let's talk about preparation. Retirement isn't just about having enough in the bank, although that is a very crucial, very important part. It's about preparing your whole self. But we must touch on money because this is important. So financially, I'm not a financial advisor, so I am not going to give you financial tips. But I would encourage you to talk to a financial advisor about your retirement accounts, whether it's your 401k, your IRAs, your pensions, your Social Security. Talk to a financial advisor and also take a money class. So that being said, there's a class that I ran across online here, and it's a free money class from Dow Jane, not Dow Jones, Dow Janes. And let me bring up their website for you, and I'll also drop the link in the comment box for you. So let me bring up their website. I think. Nope. Here we go. So here it is. It's a master class. Master Your Money. And this is a free financial literacy class designed for women by women. It says managing your money shouldn't feel like an uphill battle. Over 150,000 women plus have joined our free money class and learned how to kickstart their financial future. you can too. And it has a link there for enrollment. It says empowered voices, real results. See what the women in our community are saying. And they have quite a few reviews on here about their money class. They're featured in Business Insider, Medium, Banking Rates, Yahoo Finance, Bizwoman, and the Washington Post. And let's see here, they said the aligned money method, it's like therapy and functional medicine, but for money. Dow Jones member Rachel says. And it says you will get financial clarity, set clear monthly targets, rituals for aligned spending, and automate your savings and investing. And this is called the aligned money method. So it says here, if you're serious about having financial freedom, join this free class and learn our aligned money method. Implement these steps in your life and watch your relationship with money soar. And there's the Enroll Now link. It says, meet your host, the woman teaching you how to manage your money with ease. We believe good things happen when women have money. And that's Dow Jones co-founder, Britt. And now we have Lori Ann. She's also a co-founder. That's why we're giving away our bag of almost totally non-technical tricks for free in this class. So it says, join us to learn the secrets to invest in money that the wealthy don't want you to know about in this free masterclass. Join the free masterclass. So I'm going to drop this link. It's a long link, but I'm going to drop it in here. And I'm actually going to, my goal is to take this class. I just came across this. I had never heard of them. So I'm intrigued, and I really would like to see what this class does. So who would like to join this class with me? Who would like to join this class? So here it is. Oh my goodness, that it's a long link. Shalom, Lady Core. That is Sister Jeanette. Sister Jeanette, shalom. Good to see you, sis. Shalom. So yes, who will consider taking this course? Because I mean, this is something that we can do together, and then we can, talk about it. Who would be interested in taking this course? It's free. Sister Phyllis says, I'm going to look into it. Yes. Khan, the water says, it is free. Yes. Sister Althea, yes. It is free. It's a free course. It's a free money class by Dow Jones. So why not? Why not? Sister Jeanette says she would. That's awesome. Yes. So let me know. Let me email me or text me, or most of y'all have my number. Text me and let me know if you plan on joining the class, and we can actually have a show where we talk about this, what we've learned in this class. I would love to do that. So yeah, we have to stay on top of the money here, sisters. So also explore senior discounts. This is another way. Low cost housing options and programs that support retirees in every state. So explore those. Look for senior discounts in your area. Just Google senior discounts in my area. And let's talk about emotionally and spiritually. Is it online? I think it is. I haven't signed up for it yet, sis. But I'm almost certain it's online. So create a weekly rhythm with purpose. Include joy. We have to have joy in our life. Movement. Get out and move. Exercise. Walk. Reflection and connection. Staying connected to like-minded individuals. That is so very important. A lot of elderly people, they retire and they become reclusive, and it's sad where they now become hermits. We don't have time for that. This is time to really, connect with others that are like-minded, like just like we're doing right now. So it's important. So consider journaling. We've talked about journaling in so many of our previous broadcasts. Or, receiving some spiritual guidance from an elder or deacon as you transition, because this is a big life shift. It's a big life shift. So, it's okay to ask for prayer. It's okay to ask for guidance during this time. It's really important. So set retirement goals just like you did in your career. How many of us had all these career goals, right? We sit there and think about, I want to do this in the next 5 years. This is the level that I plan to achieve. I want to be manager. I want to be this. I want to be that. I want to go to school and learn this and learn that so that I can get my degree in this or get my degree in that. We set all these goals for our career. What about retirement goals? Whether it's writing a book, learning maybe herbalism, taking that dream trip to Ghana, to someplace where you've never been, where you've wanted to go, but you were working too much to really take the time to go on a cruise, even a cruise. I used to love cruising, by the way. I haven't been on a cruise in a while, but I really did do a lot of cruising while I was still working. That was my getaway. That was my getaway to clear my head. So I loved jazz. I still like jazz, but I really used to enjoy going on the jazz cruises and so on and so forth. Why not now? Why not just take a cruise, take a vacation, and go somewhere just to relax? Goals keep you vibrant and motivated. And I know for most of us, when we retire, of course, for many people, it's not as much money as you don't have an income like you did when you were working. But that's why we're going to talk about other ways to supplement that income. Sister Althea said, okay, let me know. I will. We can take it together. That would be great. So now let's talk about companies and industries that cater to retirees. Many of us know about some of these companies, these industries, these organizations that cater to retirees. But how many of us have really spent the time looking into them and what they have to offer, or really engage in the benefits? So here's a real tea. There are entire industries built around making retirement work for you. Companies that offer perks or jobs for retirees. So let's start with AARP. I'm sure many of you have heard about AARP, but do you know how much they offer? So AARP is the American Association of Retired Persons. It's generally considered the most powerful organization for senior citizens, with over 38 million members AARP advocates for senior rights and provides resources and support for seniors to live independently. AARP's influence stems from its large membership base and its active involvement in political and social issues that affect seniors. So this is according to the Valone law firm. So let's take a look at AARP's website. And this is aarp.org. So here's their website. And I am an AARP member, and I have to be honest, I am so glad that I am having this discussion tonight because I really have not been utilizing a lot of the perks that AARP has to offer. I did try the auto insurance. For me, they weren't going to save me any money from my auto insurance that I have currently. So I did not use their auto insurance. However, I checked into it. So that's something that you may want to check into as well. It says here AARP members can save up to 10% and you can get a quote. So here we have health, money, work and jobs, advocacy, Social Security, Medicare, caregiving, games, travel, and more. These are all of the benefits that you get from AARP. So what we're following, it says AARP advocates against proposed Medicaid changes. Then here's some tips, 5 summer wardrobe essentials. Living in extreme heat can speed aging. And so there's a lot of information on here. Look at this. There's hot deals, ID protection, over $125 off per year off. So movie tickets, AARP prescription discounts, and how AARP is fighting for you every day. There's a lot on this website, so I am going to drop the link here as well in the comment box. And I encourage you to just take a look at AARP, what they have to offer. Take that off the screen. Let's see, I think that, let's see what they have to say about health. The latest science-based health news on fitness, nutrition, medications, medical breakthroughs, and more, plus tips on how to live your healthiest life at 50 and, oh boy, 50 and beyond. Okay, ways to get rid of constipation, to get constipation relief, guide to healthier feet. There's a lot on here. So just go through it and see what you can benefit from. There's a lot on here that you may not care to delve into. However, there may be some things on here that you can benefit from. Let's talk about work and jobs. Some retirees want to work part-time, want a second career. It says get expert career advice and find the job search tools and professional resources that every experienced worker needs to sharpen skills and get hired. So there's a page here for job search. 5 ways to help your resume get seen by a recruiter. There's a lot of tips on here. It's a pretty busy site. So I recommend just taking a look at it and see what benefits you can get out of it. Also, a couple of weeks ago, we had Miss Candy Vasquez come on and she talked to us about Medicare. And so AARP also has an AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan. So I am going to, let me see. I'm going to pull that page up as well. Sister Alcias that said, I could never find anything from AARP that I was able to use. I canceled it years ago. Wow. Okay. So you did a lot of research on it. I honestly have not. Like I said, I looked into the auto insurance and that's as far as I went with it. And like I said, I wasn't able to benefit from it either. The insurance plan that I have right now, my car insurance, was much lower. So I opted to keep what I have. But I'm going to look into it, into AARP some more and see if there's anything on there that I can benefit from. So let's see here. Let me bring this up. This is about your free Medicare supplement guide. So on this page, you can get your free Medicare supplement guide. And it also says there's an AARP Medicare supplement through United Healthcare. So if you're looking for a Medicare supplemental insurance plan, here's another option. This is another option to look into while you're checking to see what your options are out there. So I am going to put this. It's just good to know what's out there. Do the research, see what's out there, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, just keep it moving. Then there's also Silver Sneakers. Who has heard of Silver Sneakers? Free fitness programs at gyms for retirees. And these are often covered by Medicare plans. So free, this is Silver Sneakers. Let me bring up their website. It says here, this is the Silver Sneakers website. I'm going to copy this link. It says, take online classes from home or visit us at the gym. With Silver Sneakers, you're free to move. Available at no cost for adults 65 plus through select Medicare plans. So since we're being told that when you hit 65, you've got to get on some kind of Medicare plan, get your gym membership out of that for free. This is one thing that I am definitely going to do is get a free membership when I get to that place, that stage. So then you get to check your eligibility there. Oh, what is going on with my page? My page is, whoa, wow. I don't know, but my page is wigging out here. So I'm going to stop that and then I'll just share the link. What happened? That was interesting. Did y'all see? Could you see that on your end? Where my page just started wigging out, going crazy? So I had to close that out. I closed that out. But that's silversneakers.com. And then here's another website. It's called Road Scholar, educational travel for seniors who want to learn and explore the world. And this is something new to me as well. I had never heard of Road Scholar until I started doing the research about what are some of the companies that cater to retirees. And this one came up. And Road Scholar, according to Wikipedia, let me bring up what Wikipedia says about Road Scholar. So I decided to do just a little bit of research on Road Scholar because I had never heard of it. So let's see what Wikipedia says. It says Road Scholar is an American not-for-profit organization that provides educational travel programs primarily geared towards older adults. The organization is headquartered in Boston, Massachusetts. From its founding in 1975 until 2010, Road Scholar was known as Elder Hostel. Road Scholar offers study tours throughout the United States and Canada in approximately 150 other countries. And then it goes into the history of Road Scholar. So this is the Wikipedia page about Road Scholar if you want to read up on it and learn more about what they do. And I'll bring up their website as well. Yeah, I had never heard of educational travel for seniors who want to explore the world. So this is something that I'm going to look into and see what is this about. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it, but at least I'm going to educate myself on it and see, is there something here? So let me pull that up. Yeah. So this is the Road Scholar website. Where do you want to learn? Free air, solo travel, special offers, and more. Age adventurously. Make plans to age. Go back. Make plans to age adventurously with us on June 8th in celebration of our 50th birthday. And you could win a $1,500 travel voucher. All right. Age Well, a Road Scholar Guide to Life's Fourth Age. Expert-led online courses to help you plan, adapt, and thrive in life's later years. It says Rhodes Scholar turns 50 in 2025. We're celebrating our 50th anniversary with 50 roads to learn in. So explore learning adventures across the globe. Most popular trips, 50 roads to learn in, Rhodes Scholars free online, adventures afloat, age adventurously, national parks and adventures, epic adventures. There's a lot of information on here. A West Africa voyage, wildlife, national parks, and human history. So it says here, learn from home with Rhodes Scholar. Join us for a multi-day adventures online program, or simply enjoy a 1-hour online lecture. There's no limit to what you can learn from home. Okay, so something to look into, see what we can learn. I mean, those of us who are retired, right? We've got time. Some of us, time on our hands. And then again, when you're retired, a lot of times we don't, because we tend to stay busy doing all the things that we really enjoy doing. So Phyllis Robinson, Shalom says, Shalom, blessings to you as well. So what do you all think about those programs thus far? What do you think about those programs thus far? Is there any one of those programs that pique your interest? Did I put the link for Rhodes Scholar in there? I did not. Let me get that link for you. So that's the link to Rhodes Scholar. And then there's Amazon and Lowe's. Amazon and Lowe's often hire retirees part-time with benefits and flexible schedules. So if you're looking for a part-time job, just, to make some additional income, Amazon and Lowe's are, from what I understand, retiree friendly. And then also remember that the nonprofits and the school districts in your area, they love hiring retired professionals for mentorship, tutoring, or consulting. So those are some of the companies and industries that cater to retirees. What about now moving on from work life to purpose life? From work life to purpose life, entrepreneurship and freedom. Doesn't that sound good? Entrepreneurship, freedom, purpose life. So many women are turning retirement into reinvention. Maybe you've always dreamed of starting a wellness brand, like I have, consulting, teaching, or launching even an Etsy shop. That's something to look into. Some common and empowering retirement paths include becoming an entrepreneur, launching a product line, a skincare product like I've been doing, or even a coaching business, such as qualified training and certifications, where I'll be teaching CPR and other wilderness wellness classes and so on and so forth. Freelancing or consulting in your former field. So whatever field that you retired from, you can now on your own time consult, start your own consultation business. Also, starting a podcast, like what I've got going on here, right? I'm able to do this being retired. It's just such a beautiful phase of life for me. So you can either start a podcast, YouTube channel or blog to share some of your wisdom, to share your wisdom. Not because we quit working that job means that we no longer have that wisdom. So now pass that wisdom on to others. Volunteering or mentoring the next generation. That's important. Mentoring, volunteering to teach and mentor the next generation. So that's so valuable and so needed. So retirement gives you time to make your own impact on your own terms. So if you're considering starting a business, here's an article by Shopify.com, 7 profitable retirement business ideas for your second act. Let's look at this article. And this is by Shopify.com. This is 7 profitable retirement business ideas for your second act. What if retirement looked more like work and less like leisure? Because some people retire, but they really want to continue to work. Learn how a former teacher found happiness in retirement as an alpaca rancher and sock seller, and get ideas and advice for starting your own retirement business. So it says a sedentary life of midday cocktails and leisure sports might suit some as a reward for years of hard work, but it's not for everyone. Retirement brings an end to work, and with it goes its built-in routines, social interaction, and physical activity, say walking to the office. What if retirement looked more like work and less like golf and sandy beaches? It's not a completely absurd idea. In fact, boomers of retirement age account for 37% of all small business owners. And one survey found that 54% of Americans would prefer starting a business over retiring. And that's where I'm at. Partially retired, but really working hard to create this business. So why start a retirement business? Research finds that Americans staying in the workforce cite financial stability, access to benefits, and physical ability as reasons to not rush retirement. The same study also found that due to the nature of jobs changing, including technology, replacing manual work, many jobs have become more age-friendly. When they do retire, some take a phased approach with part-time work for the same reason. If you've asked yourself, should I start a business after I retire? The answer depends on your goals, personality, and retirement income needs. There are plenty of benefits to starting a business in retirement while still finding room for a little R&R. So take advantage of your experience. This demographic is well suited to entrepreneurship due to having more life experience and fewer responsibilities. The risk may be much lower too. For many in this age bracket, pensions can provide backup. The kids are on their own and living expenses are typically lower. Stay active. It's no surprise that study after study shows staying physically active can stave off health issues and prolong your life. But keeping an active mind can also reduce the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's. Baby boomers who wish to stay active in retirement years should look at small businesses that allow them to be on the move, according to Barbara Olson. A small business demands both physical exertion, packing orders, trips to the post office, and mental exercise, writing, product page, copy, planning, marketing campaigns. A business run from home also allows for those with limited mobility to set their own level of activity. How about supplement your pension or income? Depending on your situation, you may be relying on reduced income after you retire. A new business could provide support for staying on top of bills, paying down debt, or tucking away for a rainy day. You can also pursue a lifelong dream. If sitting around just isn't your thing, retirement is the perfect time to find a new kind of freedom. Starting a retirement business is the opportunity to live out the dreams you may have put on hold for someday. Today is someday. Entrepreneurship carries less risk than it might have in your younger years, keeps you active, and can help offset the cost of a passion project. You can also fund a hobby. If this goal isn't to make money, dig into your interests and hobbies and choose something that brings you joy. Sell handmade items online or at a local fair to help pay for materials and fund a retirement hobby. This can offset the reduced income that you'll experience after retirement. Stay social. The passive life of retirement may feel like the opposite of freedom for some who get social interaction through their work. Removing this benefit could actually be a detriment to your health. Though loneliness levels among those 50 to 74 have actually decreased in recent decades due to more social opportunities and access, nearly half of all Americans report feeling lonely, always or sometimes. Starting a business could replace some of that interaction with customers, supplies, postal carriers, and other professionals. There are also plenty of online and IRL communities for small business owners where you can get advice and meet friends with similar interests. So here are 7 retirement business ideas to act on today. Start a consulting business, make products to sell, start a coaching business, and these links, when you go to them, they'll give you tips on how to do that. Start a coaching business, sell courses, offer tutoring services, become a reseller, and sell services. The best retirement business ideas start from what you know. If the goal is not necessarily to make money online, dig into your interests, experience, and hobbies and choose something that brings you joy. The business ideas for retirees are infinite. So you can start a consulting business, make products to sell, start a coaching business, sell courses, offer tutoring services, become a reseller, sell services, and then retirement business spotlight. Let's see. So this is a pretty lengthy article here. And I'm going to drop the link in the comment box so you can read through it. It says here, 4 questions to ask before starting your retirement business. It says, once you have an idea, the best way to get started is to just start. You can begin a free trial on Shopify and play with your new store before you go live. If no prospects of building a website is overwhelming, start with free resources to guide you through the process. Next, ask yourself a few questions. How will you finance your new business? Can you play to the strengths and learn the rest? Do you have an exit strategy? What about a family business? So it says retirees make great small business owners. Let's face it, you're in the prime of your life. Ideally, you have fewer responsibilities and more savings, making the prospect of acting on a business idea all the more possible. There are plenty of retiree business ideas for every type of lifestyle you hope to have in your older years. Take those decades of experience and make extra income doing something you love. So there it is. I think this was a pretty good article. I'm going to share this link as well. And sisters, you don't have to wait until you retire to do this. For those who are close to retirement, start looking into starting a business before you retire and just scale up as you get closer to retirement. I see there's a comment here by Sister Phyllis Robinson. Yes, sis, if our Heavenly Father blessed us to see these years of retirement, we must put the time into good use. Give back to the ones who can use our help. Sis, absolutely. Absolutely. That is so true. That is so true. Good night, Sister Veronica. Good night. We'll talk soon. So, yes, I think that was a great article. What do you all think? So now it's time to embrace your royal time. Embrace your royal time, self-care and sacred living. So now that you've left the 9-to-5 grind or plan on at some point, you can fully step into sacred self-care. This is a time to nourish your temple, your mind, your body, and spirit. Start your morning with a tea ritual like femininity, which is what I have here, or Hebrew royal teas. Soak in the bath with temple treasures, soaks, and oils. Create a sacred space at home for prayer, for journaling, reading, for rest. Invest in your health, nutrition, herbs, movement, massage. You're worth it. This is also a beautiful time to reconnect with Rawach Qadash, the Holy Spirit, wisdom, and lifestyle practices you may have postponed or neglected while raising families and chasing careers. This is the time to really connect with Rawach, the Holy Spirit. So realize that your royal assignment isn't over. Sisters, let's be clear. Retirement does not mean irrelevance. It means refinement. This season, I did not realize I still have that, that article up there as I'm talking to you all. So, like I said, let's be clear. Retirement does not mean irrelevance. It means refinement. This season is rich with passion, potential, and purpose. Your wisdom is needed. Just as Sister Phyllis says, your voice is valid. Your joy is non-negotiable. So whether you're newly retired or planning ahead, I invite you to claim your royal reassignment with grace, intention, and excitement, because this is really an exciting time of life. So, until next time, pour a cup of tea, run your bath, and remember you are sacred, you are seasoned, and you are still called. You have purpose, passion, potential. Don't ever forget that. So, sisters, let's jump into next week's show. That is our show for tonight. But let's talk about next week's show. We're really not having a show next week, unfortunately. But fortunately, it's for a very good reason why we're not having a show next week. Next week, we are celebrating our summer feast. We're having our summer feast and celebration next week. So we will resume Tea Time with Shebrew Royalty on June 8th. And next month's theme is the Summer Wellness Series. Summer Wellness Series. We're going to start preparing for summer. Lots of fun things for next month. In next month's series to prepare for this summer ahead. Right? Most High willing. So, sisters, that is it for tonight. I really hope that you found the information that was presented useful. And like I said, the information tonight was just not for those who have retired already. Some of you may know, you may not be at retirement age, but now you can start thinking ahead. These are things that I need to start preparing for retirement. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about Medicaid. Then last week, we talked about life insurance and legacy. And tonight, we really delved into the retirement aspect. How do you plan to spend your retirement? Right? This is a time to start planning ahead. And for those of us who are already retired, this also gives us other ideas on how to move forward in our retirement. So if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and share. Share it with someone who you believe needs this message. So let's grow this channel so that the information can reach Shebrews throughout the four corners of the earth, and even those that are not Shebrews but are willing to be a part of our community. We are to let our light shine so that others can be led to the source of the light. Give me some comments, some feedback, sisters. By the way, if there are any topics that you want to discuss under the Summer Wellness Series, drop that in the comment box real quick. Kawada, Sister Phyllis, Sister PG Imani. All praises to the Most High. I'm so glad that you enjoyed tonight's topic. It was fun. It was fun doing the research. And like I said, I'm here. I'm smack dab in the middle of retirement and, starting my business and loving it, loving this phase that I'm in. And all praises to the Most High, because it can be scary, especially when your income has decreased to about 1/4 of, that's only the Most High that can bring you through during these times, right? But when your income has decreased significantly, but you're still enjoying life, you're still loving life. Why? Because our money doesn't define us. Right? Our money really is not our source, truth be told, right? So once we really tap into the source, we are really able to enjoy every stage and every phase of our life that the Most High has brought us through. Oh, Sister Althea said, great show, sis. The water. Thank you. Love you too. Love you too. Sister Jeanette said I should do the show on water. Yes, that's a great idea, Sister Jeanette. I will. I will. Most High willing, yes. Especially since you said it will be summer and hydration is important. Yes. You know, last year I did a show called Sunshine and Rain. Sunshine and Rain. Um, but yes, I'm going to do one specifically. Thank you for that idea, sis, on water and hydration. Yes. Matter of fact, that may be the first show when we come back on the, is it the 9th or the 8th? What day is it? What, the 8th, June 8th. Yes, that may be the first show. The water, thank you for that idea. So, yeah, so no show next week. Please enjoy, because I know most of you will be celebrating the summer feast. Enjoy. Um, when we return, we'll be not only in a new month, we'll be in a new season. And I am so excited about the new season that's coming in. All praises, Sister Jeanette. Sister Phyllis says, I retired to be a caregiver, so this info will be utilized because I not only get bored, but will be able to boost my income. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. All praises. Yes, the Most High provides our needs. This is Sister Phyllis. We rely on His resources, Sister Qala. We definitely appreciate you. All praises to the Most High, sis. I appreciate you all too, because what is tea time with Hebrew royalty without you all? Without you all being here, sipping tea with me and having conversation with me and us learning together. I am so thankful to the Most High for this platform. I am so thankful. Talk about connection. This is really our way to connect, even with those that aren't here in the body. But you know, my sister there in North Carolina, my other sister there in Florida, and you know, this really brings us together. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to the Most High for this platform, the water. So I love you all so very much, and I appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you taking time out of your very busy schedules, especially on the first day of the week, Sunday, when a lot of you have to prepare for the work week. I really appreciate you taking this time to have tea and conversation with me. The water, thank you for all of your love, for all your support. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Know that I'm praying for you. I'm praying for us. So until the Most High brings us back together, may you prosper and be in excellent health. And remember, true healing begins inwardly before it is expressed outwardly. I'm your hostess, Qala Yakachaa, a voice of reasoning and justice. Stay well, stay royal, and as always, this is Tea Time with Hebrew Royalty. Have a blessed night and an amazing couple of weeks. And Most High willing, I'll see you on June 8th. Love you all. Shalom. Shalom, sisters.